Melissa Gilbert supports husband Timothy Busfield in court on child sex abuse charges. Timothy Busfield's wife of more than a decade, Melissa Gilbert, supported her husband in court as he faces multiple child sex abuse counts. Timothy Busfield's wife, Melissa Gilbert, arrived Tuesday in court to support the actor ahead of his next hearing on child sex abuse charges. Days before Timothy Busfield was remanded and held without bail on multiple counts of child sex abuse, the 68-year-old actor underwent a psychosexual evaluation at the recommendation of his attorney. According to court documents filed on January 17th and obtained by Fox News Digital, Busfield participated in the assessment on January 12th to determine the risk of committing sexual offenses compared with those convicted of a sexual offense. During the evaluation, Busfield was asked a series of uncomfortable questions, including details about his sex life with his wife, Melissa Gilbert. Mr. Busfield reports he and his current wife have a satisfying sex life, and at their ages they simply enjoy one another's company and cuddling more often than engaging in sexual intercourse, the evaluation stated, per the documents. Mr. Busfield's wife confirms his statements about a satisfying sexual relationship between them. Mr. Busfield reports that as he reflects, he believes and values that an individual needs to have a certain level of maturity to understand and embrace the intimate nature of a sexual relationship, the evaluation continued. Additionally, he also believes sex is a natural experience for all humans, and that at a certain age you begin to start experiencing feelings in your body, puberty. Mr. Busfield also reports that he has come to realize that he never had the mate he wanted until he met his wife, Melissa. After an extensive look at Busfield's family history, his background, and his social and sexual behavior, the actor was assessed as very low risk based on the outcome of the clinical interview and risk assessment measures indicated. Mr. Busfield demonstrated an ability to be forthcoming in his responses, despite the sensitive nature of the questions. Mr. Busfield reports continued steady employment, strong family support, and engagement in pro-social activities with pro-social peers. Fox News legal contributor Donna Ratuno said it's likely Busfield underwent the evaluation in an effort to prove he is not a threat to society. When you submit to those evaluations, you have to answer truthfully. He is hoping that the evaluation will help the judge decide he is not a threat to society. Included in the court-filed documents were more than 75 letters written by former colleagues and friends who described decades of interaction with Busfield and denied ever witnessing inappropriate behavior. Gilbert submitted a letter to the judge voicing her support for her husband. "The reality is that Tim Busfield is my love, my rock, my partner in business and life. He is my comfort and my counsel. His joy, humor, and quick wit bring sparkle to my life. Tim is quite simply the beating heart of our wild and wonderful extended family," she wrote. Gilbert told the court she knows Tim better and more intimately than anyone else in his life, describing him as a man guided by principle and compassion. "Tim has the strongest moral compass of any human I have ever known," she wrote. "He has dedicated his spiritual self to always being of service to others. He starts every day with kindness and compassion. This is the strangest letter I have ever had to write," she wrote. "So I will close by asking you to please take care of my sweet husband," Gilbert continued. "As he is my protector, I am his, but I cannot protect him now, and I think that more than anything else is what is truly breaking my heart. I am relying on you to protect him for me." On January 9th, an arrest warrant was issued for the director and Emmy Award-winning actor and obtained by Fox News Digital. The police investigation into the allegations against Busfield began on November 1, 2024, after a doctor at the University of New Mexico Hospital alerted officers about a case of alleged sexual abuse. According to an arrest warrant obtained by Fox News Digital, two 11-year-old twins alleged that the director, whom they were told to call Uncle Tim on the set of The Cleaning Lady, had touched them inappropriately. One twin claimed an incident had occurred while alone with Busfield in a bedroom on the set, alleging he had been touched over his clothes on his genitals and bottom. The warrant further states that hospital professionals later informed the parents that the children showed signs of being groomed. The health and safety of our cast and crew is always our top priority, especially the safety of minors on our productions, a representative from Warner Brothers Television told Fox News Digital in a statement. A makeup artist told investigators that everyone on set knew to avoid Busfield because he was creepy. In police audio presented to court by Busfield's attorney on Monday and obtained by Fox News Digital, the child actors are asked by the police officer, "You know no one can touch your private areas," to which the twins say, "Yes." They are then asked by the police officer if Busfield ever touched their private areas. The twins said, "No." Busfield surrendered on January 13th to local authorities on child sex abuse charges. He was held without bail at the time of his arrest on 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor and 1 count of child abuse. The director has denied all the allegations against him. In the state's expedited motion for pre-trial detention, prosecutors argued that Busfield poses an ongoing and serious danger to children and the community. They noted that his conduct reflected a calculated pattern of grooming, lack of boundaries, and exploitation of professional authority to gain access to minors. The defendant has demonstrated a willingness to exploit positions of trust and ability to offend in professional environments designed to appear safe, minimization and denial of conduct, access to children through his profession, and a pattern of inappropriate conduct spanning decades, documents stated. Witnesses in this investigation expressed fear of retaliation and career harm for reporting the defendant's conduct, further underscoring his ability to intimidate and silence others. During a press conference on January 15th, Bernalillo County District Attorney Sam Bregman addressed the media with the latest on the case. Busfield is currently charged with 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor, child under 13, and 1 count of child abuse. Under New Mexico law, each count of criminal sexual contact carries up to 6 years of incarceration, and child abuse carries up to 3 years, Bregman stated. If convicted, Busfield could face up to 15 years in prison. Busfield is expected to appear in court on January 20th to determine whether he will remain in custody or released pending trial.